Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Let's watch an MLG video today. In today's video, we're going to watch one of probably MLG's biggest projects and his whole channel, maybe this year. So let's see what's going on. It's about Five Nights at Freddy's, the complete timeline, episode 1, FNAF, forward, and before that, let's see. Good intro.
Well, guys, it's here. My brand new series on.
Oh, just to let you know, I did like the video, but it's through my account. See, this is not logged in. Let me go to Microsoft to do that, but I might have to do that in a few. I might have to do that in the end. Actually, let me do that now. I did like the video. I just need to, like, it's gonna take some time, Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. That's my dad's Facebook. He has his little own business. If you want, you could follow him through there. Now let's see what's going on. I have to go to YouTube and prove that I did like the video. I never seen the video yet, so don't say I already did. I never did. I'm being honest, okay? Yes, I'm being honest. Okay, let's go through YouTube in another window, browser. It's not going to be loading that good. I don't know why. This computer is not bad or anything. Okay, this is my account. So basically, I'm going to go to videos. Actually, now I'm going to have to go to his channel or something. He recently uploaded. So basically, I'm going to have to go through the notifications of this. I'm kind of worried to show you like the videos I liked or the subscription, because like that's kind of showing you stuff that I like, and sometimes I don't like to show that. So yeah, this is everything I subscribe to. Let's see. I didn't watch it because sometimes when I have a little peek, sometimes it's going to say the whole red thing showing up. Why? Anyways, let's see. I like the video. The black thing says I like the video. So let's watch it. And this is a recording program I'm using. So basically that's why it's there. So let's watch it.
YouTube. Five Nights at Freddy's, the complete timeline. In this series, we will be going through the entire FNAF story and how everything came to be in every single game. But first, before we start, there has to be some rules. Rule number 1, we will not pay attention to the books, as the books are their own separate.
Speaking of books, like TV shows, let's say a TV show, and they were first a book. Mostly a TV show will be based on a book, or a game probably will be based by a book. So I don't know why you don't want to focus on that. Probably the books are actually talking about the actual thing that you're talking about.
Universe. And the second rule is
I
that
think
we
the
only
books
look
are
at
the same
games
universe.
that are canon to the story. So no FNAF World, no FNAF VR, and no FNAF
He knows a
AR.
lot of things about FNAF.
With all that being said, let's get started.
Let's get started,
Now,
guys.
where does the timeline start?
Where did it start?
Somewhere in the late 1940s. Before Fredbear's, before
That's a long
everything.
time.
Let's start off by saying, who was William Afton, and how did he become the person he is? Well, we're going to talk about William in just a second.
Okay.
As you see in...
Okay, I like these type of videos he's doing. I think this is going to be one of his best projects. I think there should be like at least thousands of views. He got to make money doing this. Come on, bro. I mean, look at this. Bro, this is like the best timeline stuff he's doing. Like the best videos. I think you should do like timelines of like Jason Voorhees or something, or Michael Myers. Although I don't like those guys, but that's gonna have. But even if I don't like those guys, and if you make a timeline of those guys, I'ma like the video because I like what you're doing.
This mini game we take a look at William's childhood. As you see his father, the orange guy, roaming around his house. Now, as you see, there's someone sitting on a chair. To be honest, I don't know who that is, actually.
That's
probably not an important character.
Or a sibling.
Maybe William's mother, maybe someone else, maybe a friend. As you see here, orange guy is a bit abusive, telling William that he can't close his door. So, to put things short, orange guy was a bit of an ass and an abusive father. And William...
Abusive father? He could go to jail for that. That's not great. I don't have a bad childhood, but I have a good childhood. Everybody have bad childhoods. Some have good childhoods, some have bad childhoods.
Now we jump into the late 60s. Oh no, wait, I mean early 60s, my bad. William is a grown-up now.
Something showed up.
He is a master when it comes to robotics, surprisingly enough.
Something showed up again.
This is when he meets his wife, Daisy. To keep a note, that is not the official name for Mrs. Afton. It's just like, I don't know, a name people use. But anyway, he meets Daisy, and they get married. And then William has his 3 beloved kids. Michael Afton, Elizabeth Afton, and Norman Afton, who is the FNAF 4 kid. Again, that's not his official name. People just call him Norman, so I'm gonna call him Norman too.
Which one's the fourth one or the third one?
The biggest point of the story happens. In 1972, William builds Fredbear's Family Diner. Yep, the first pizzeria. The first animatronic he created was Fredbear, a golden-like bear with a very friendly appearance. The second animatronic is one of William's favorites, the Spring Bonnie. Now before we move on to the next characters, keep in mind that Fredbear and Spring Bonnie could be used as...
Hold on. Now you're probably expecting Chica, Freddy, or Bonnie being the first bots, but here's the thing, not the main characters are always the oldest. So maybe one of the characters from the game is the oldest. Probably not a main one or an off-screen one.
Suits as well as animatronics.
Is this real or just story?
But before we move on to the next animatronic, I have to mention something. This is when William Afton meets his future business partner and best friend, Henry Emily. They really hit it off. They were like brothers. And this is when the
basically, me and MLG are like brothers. And my classmate and I are brothers. We're not actual brothers, but it's like we're brothers of family. So basically, we're brothers. Me and MLG are brothers. They're not like the only non-brothers are brothers. We're brothers too, MLG. Now let's continue with the video.
Next animatronic is made by Henry himself. This animatronic is called the Marionette. And then we have Balloon Girl, who is the next animatronic for Fredbear's. And finally, the last animatronic William made is called Nightmare.
That doesn't sound
And let's just say Fredbear's Family Diner was a hit. It made them...
I thought it failed. I thought it went out of business, but that's great.
So much.
But is it real or just a story? I just want to know that.
Money. It made them scary amounts of money. Both William and Henry and their families. And then sometime later in the timeline, William Afton goes to the Vietnam War. And just to let you guys know, I don't know which war the Vietnam War is. I think it was World War II, maybe? You got...
World War II? World War II. World War II happened in the 40s. So it's probably a war that happened in the 70s, I believe. I don't know what kind of war. You could just say war. It doesn't really matter because World War II happened in the 40s. So that happened in his... So the World War II happened in his childhood days. So let's keep on with the video.
Guys, let me know, okay? Now let's talk about Michael Afton for a second. You see, when Norman was about 5 years old and his 6th birthday was about to come up, Michael was a bit of a bully towards his younger brother. It was like a love-hate relationship to Michael. As to Norman, it was a living nightmare for him.
Oh no.
Michael would lock him in his room, put on a foxy mask and scare him. But William had an idea. You see those Fredbear dolls? Those dolls have secret microphones in them, and William could talk to Norman while he's working at Fredbear's. But William took Norman's safety a little too far.
How?
You see, he created new animatronics as a way to keep Norman out of Fredbear's because he thought it was a little too dangerous for him because of his young age. So William creates these nightmare animatronics, these monster versions of the original gang. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to mention that Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy did exist at the time, but they were not in the restaurant. They were on a TV show that William had made with Henry.
A TV show? Is this real? Like, the TV show actually happened, or is it just a story? Be honest, MLG. Put it in the comments.
Goes on for 5 whole days. The nightmares hunting Norman, Michael bullying Norman, and then Norman's birthday comes up. We all know where this is going.
Fine? Dang.
This is the bite of 1983. Michael is with his friends, and he does the unthinkable to Norman.
Did he kill him or something?
Picks him
No,
up
please don't.
and puts him inside Fredbear's mouth.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
But of course,
Yo,
Michael didn't know that it
now.
would be the death of Norman.
Did he actually
And just
die?
like that, Norman dies. Michael is in disbelief.
Bro, this is sad, I know.
They rush Norman to the hospital, but it's too late. Norman has already died.
Hearing this is
And
sad, and
William
that's like a long time ago, too.
Was broken. Everyone was broken. Daisy, Elizabeth, but especially Michael. But you may be asking, well, does Norman get to go to heaven? Sadly, the answer is no. Norman's soul could not rest. And this is
Why?
when Norman becomes
Michael should be the one going to
ghost
hell.
known as
Well, he didn't
Shadow
mention hell.
Freddy. Shadow Freddy is a very, very mysterious entity. And he never attacks the player. You can only see him in FNAF 2, alone and scared, where the old animatronics are. But then, 1 year later, after the incident of Norman's death, William and Henry have a brand new idea for a restaurant. But we'll talk about them in the next time,
I
which
want
is
to
very
hear
soon.
this. But in the next time, you should have said in the next video, but, you know, sometimes he's doing something else in the next video. But that was great, although there was a sad part in the end, which kind of broke my heart, and seeing him crying, that is a little sad. I wouldn't cry, but thank God I didn't. But that was sad hearing that. Let's see what I wanted to say. That was a great video. I think this is going to be a hit for your channel. I mean, this is a great video. You should do this for like Jason or Michael Myers or something you like. As long as it's something like this. Fine. It's okay if you don't want to do it, but you know, sounds great, okay? Now let's end the video right here. I know it's a little long, but you know, the video is not long, but sometimes when people do reaction videos, we pause, say or something. When I watch something new, I usually like to watch it in free time without pausing. But doing reaction videos, I like to pause. Okay? So yeah, and this is my first reaction video a little bit. Watching, you could see me watch, and you could watch it too. So yeah, peace up, people, have a nice day. Boom.